What a year it's been for Stephen Ward of Wolverhampton Wanderers. After escaping relegation in dramatic fashion in May, the 26-year-old defender went on to make his full international debut just 2 days later. Ward helped Ireland qualify for next year's European Championship, and 2 weeks ago he captained Wolves for the first time, making 2011 a landmark year for him.
It's been a really positive year for me, I think. As you say, it started sort of on a good note when we ended up surviving in the Premier League, and I suppose for me, getting that international honours finally, which I'd waited a long time for, has been a real personal highlight, and I think getting in that squad has definitely helped me improve as a player, and I do feel that I'm probably playing some of the best football that I've played in a long time.
Ward has even added a few goals to his game, and important ones at that. 2 so far this season, both coming in crucial wins against 2 teams immediately below Wolves in the table. Wanderers' fight for survival looks set to go to the wire again, but the spirit among the players remains high. There have been dissenting voices at Molineux at times, but Ward remains committed to the manager who brought him to England back in 2007.
It's a real sort of family unit here, I think, and I think that's probably been sort of the key to our success. I think since I've come in, everyone's been, really close to this. Team spirit in the squad has always been really high, and I think in fairness to the gaffer, he always makes sure that the types of players he brings in will knit straight into the squad, and I think, from a player's point of view, that's exactly the way you want it. You don't want any divides in the camp, and I think right from day one that's how it's been. I owe him a lot, obviously he took a chance on me when I was playing back in Ireland, and gave me a go over here, and I have a lot of time from him, and without his sort of help and guidance, I don't think I'd be where I am today.
Wolves, however, haven't got their busy period off to a great start. Just 1 point taken from winnable home games against Stoke and Norwich leaves Mick McCarthy's men hovering just above the drop zone. And there is no more generosity from the festive fixture calendar, as next up they take on in-form Arsenal. And history is against them on their travels to North London. It's a fixture they haven't won since 1979.
I was on holiday with a couple of the lads when the fixtures came out, and for some reason we thought we'd be at one of the big 4, and it seems that way. It's it's going to be a tough game, and it's one of the toughest places to go in the league. So it could have been kinder, but we'll go there and try to get a result as we always do.
Ward will come face-to-face with Arsenal's in-form Theo Walcott in this one. As the settled first-choice left-back at Wolves, his battle with the England winger could well decide the outcome on Tuesday. Some teams have been punished for holding a high line against the Gunners this season, so Ward will have to be on his guard.
I suppose as this season goes, there's probably no right winger in better form than Theo Walcott is. So, it is nice to challenge yourself, and I suppose it's these games that you look forward to, because, it's where you want to make your name and where you want to be noticed. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a really tough game, and if we do play too high, they've got players with pace who can get in behind you. And I suppose if we can, we'll try be as compact as we can and make it as tough for them as possible.
With temperatures set to rise in the UK in the coming week, anyone hoping for a white Christmas at the Emirates this year is likely to be disappointed. But the only thing on Stephen Ward's Christmas wish list is 3 points for Wolves.
The action gets underway at Chelsea on Boxing Day as the Blues host neighbours Fulham. Manchester United play Wigan, league leaders City travel to West Brom. Arsenal's game with Wolves has been moved to the Tuesday, which also sees Swansea QPR and Norwich Spurs.